Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new All of the Above budget movie review. And this time I'm starting off. It's June, and I want to do something new or something to spice things up a little. Um, yeah, I've been doing reviews for the last few months, and I've been doing a lot. I think more than a year already. It's gone by pretty fast. Um, Yeah, and I like it. Um, but I want to be more interactive. Um, I want to talk about stuff, shit, things. And one of the things is what I like about movies, and why I start watching movies. For me, movies are a point of escape. Um, I started watching movies when I was around my 18th. Um, and that's about 30 years now. 30 years of movie watching. My list goes on and on. I've watched a lot. Sometimes I see a movie and I can't even recognize it anymore because it's been so long since I've seen it. I've seen movies that I can't find anymore. I mean, I've got a big collection and I've watched a lot and I've used a lot to talk to you about here. So I will in the future because I like doing it. Um, I'm not here to tell people what to see or what to like or what don't to like, what to bash or what not to bash, because these critics these days are all into this is why this movie is bad. Ooh, this movie is horrible because this. No, I don't like it, so I don't do that. I'm here to just tell you what I like about movies and why I like certain movies. Why I think some movies are less, but they're not bad. There are bad movies, of course, but there are a lot of good movies, a lot of unappreciated movies, and I think one of the reasons why a lot of movies are underappreciated is because of the way movies are ranked, or not ranked, but how they score. You can have a wonderful movie, but if people don't go to the cinema enough, the movie will flop. And that's not necessarily because it's a bad movie. Maybe it's because of a lot of critics who keep bashing movies they don't like, because it's mostly a personal opinion, or they follow the coattails of other so-called critics. And if they see, oh, it's nice to bash this movie, it's Marvel, because Marvel is shit these days, so we trash it. They haven't seen the movie, don't want to see it, it's just bad. I don't believe those guys. And I think they're just here for views and clicks and their own ego. And I don't do ego. It's easy to say, I know. But I just want to do an honest talk about movies. For me, movies is escapism. And a good movie. It's like picking up a book and reading it, and a movie is like putting in a movie and watching it. Um, yeah, I just enjoy it, and it's been a thing for me to get through hard times. I mean, I've battled depression. I've been diagnosed with with a brain disorder when I was 38 or 35. Sorry. Um, Before that, because I had it since I was little, so 35 years of my life I didn't know I had it. Um, and yeah, so there was a lot. in my life that I needed to escape. And that's why I started watching movies, and I liked watching movies. And I still do. And I've got a lot of movies to watch. So, yeah. Um, like I said, I don't like these days, I don't like critics who bash movies just because of bashing. Some are doing it in a comedic style, and I like the comedy of it, but I don't take it too seriously. And mostly, I don't take things like that too seriously. Oh, yeah. And I've got my heroes. I've got movies I like to see yearly. Those are movies I've got in my collection too, so that works out great. So I can watch them every time I want to. Yes. Um, but yeah, these days, a lot of movies called flops turn into called classics, and that's why I don't like the word flop. Just because the box office money is not enough. Maybe cinemas are a thing of the past because cinemas just want to make money. Movie companies just want to make money, of course. So they need money to make movies, but they want to go bigger, 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 bigger. And yeah, sometimes it, doesn't do the quality justice. So, and I'm off here on this rant going everywhere and nowhere, and I'll get to where I want to go. Just enjoy the ride. Um, yeah, so like I said, a lot of movies who are called classics or called flops in the past because they didn't do well in box office, because they weren't promoted well, or so-called critics criticized them, or they weren't for that time. These days, movies aren't social enough, or they don't answer to the social justice things we do these days, or they do. I don't. I don't care. I care about treating people like people, but I don't like watching a movie and seeing that finger. You're doing this wrong, and you're this, and you're doing that, and I'm identity, blah blah blah. I don't like that in movies. Of course, I care about people. I care about things in the world. But when I turn in, I want to watch a movie. I want to escape, and I don't want to go to school when I watch a movie. I mean, if I or go to church being lectured. I mean, if I want to be lectured, I'll go to church. I've never been to church, so yeah. But because a lot of people who criticize these days forgot how movies were better at what they want to do now and what they were doing then. I mean, if you've got new movies with social criticism, they did that in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then came the popcorn shit, which a lot of Gen Z and the things grew up on, like uh, those rom coms and those fluffy 10 ways to 10 things I hate about you and blah blah blah, those kinds of safe crappy popcorn seat uh, cinema seat filling crap. I mean, they're enjoyable for one time view, but they're not something are that I take seriously. Like I said, there are no bad movies. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody has different tastes, and I know people don't. Some people might not like the movies I like, and that's their thing. And sometimes I don't like the movies they like. I mean, I'm a big horror fan, and I know a lot of people who like horror, but I've got a girlfriend who doesn't like horror. Well, she doesn't have to. I mean, that's her thing, and that's my thing, and it's all good. So, um, and yeah. So once in a while, I'll do a talk like this, and just take a subject. This time it was just criticism and movies and why I like movies and what I like about movies. So this month of June will be Stallone month, and I'll do a Stallone series, a few Stallone movies. Um, so yeah, I did already did like Demolition Man, of course, but I'll do a lot more. So next up, I'll do Rambo. I just watched the entire Rambo series, so I'll be doing that this next time. Um, I wonder what do you like about movies? What are your thoughts after you heard this? Leave them down here in the comments. And if you wanna like this video, like it. If you wanna subscribe, you can do that down here. And that just leaves me to say thank you for watching. And oh yeah, how do you like the new view? I mean, I just wanted to sit somewhere else. Uh, I've been sitting behind my desk, and it was too close up. And I thought, new month, new view, new time. So I wonder, what did you think? Well, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.